Hello everybody, welcome to Stay at Home STEAM. Today we're going to be learning how to play some math games using dot paper, graph paper, dice, and you're going to need two different colored coloring utensils. The easiest version of this game involves the dot paper. In this, you can roll either one dice or two, and then you will create a shape that circles that number of dots. And the person who circles the most shapes once the paper is totally full wins. All right, so we've rolled our two dice. We're going to add that number together and then circle that number of dots, creating a shape. As you play, you can't circle the same dot more than once. And at some point during gameplay, you're going to roll numbers that are higher than the number of dots available. At that point, you'll just have to forfeit your turn. For really young kids, you could roll just one die, or you can either add the two dice together, or for older kids, you could multiply the numbers together. You don't have to stick to individual sides, and you also don't have to work your way from the top to the bottom of the paper. That's just how I chose to do it. You can circle any dots that you want to all over the whole board. Once you've finally finished the board as close and as full as you possibly can, you need to count the number of shapes. If you have the same number of shapes or really close, you can also count the number of dots each of you individually circled. Whoever has the most dots wins. The graph paper version is very similar, but this time we're going to be focusing on area, or the perimeter. So for this one, each dice that you roll is going to be one side of the shape. For example, we rolled 1 and a 2. So I'm going to color in a shape that has either 1 as its length or its width, and 2 is the opposite. So we'd start with the corner. This shape is 1 by 2. Again, you're alternating and taking turns. You're trying to fill up your graph paper. When you get to a point where you can't make any more shapes, that's when you count to see who wins. Same as our other one, you can see who has more shapes, or you can see who wound up having more individual squares once you count them, colored their color. Whoever is the most wins. One other note, while you can buy dot paper or graph paper or print it out from a computer, I actually drew this dot paper and graph paper using a ruler. Have fun playing and learning. See you next time.